Today we're going to review the Ryobi 18V compact glue gun, model number P306. And we're going to answer some common questions like how long does it take to reach temperature? What size of battery should you use? Is a 2 amp hour battery going to give you enough runtime? The glue stick that are included with the kit, there's 3 glue stick, but do you have to buy a Ryobi glue stick or can you just buy general glue stick? How are they going to work and grab compared to the original one? And we're going to do a test regluing those little bears that fell off this garbage can. This 18V glue gun is the compact version because the battery actually don't hook up in the tool but onto the base. It will charge through the base through those 2 prongs and then to the base of the glue gun itself to heat up the element inside. Because there's no battery inside the glue gun, it is very light compared to the one that have the battery connected at the bottom. This one only weighs 0.71 pound or 0.3 kilogram. The big advantage of this glue gun is it doesn't have a cord in the way that might be too short to reach the wall socket. You power up the base by flicking the switch forward, and then you're going to see that light turning on. On here, as soon as you put it down, you're going to see that this light turns on, and this is because the heater element is starting to warm up, so do not touch the tip. Now we can calculate how long it's going to take to drain that 2 amp hour battery, 36 watt hour. I just took this battery off the charger for the test. So we're going to turn the glue gun on, press start, and we'll come back to this to see when the battery dies. You can touch the tip actually because they put a rubber protector at the end of it. Stay away from where the glue is coming out on that little piece of metal at the end there. You're going to feel that the top of the unit is actually getting warm to the touch. The internal component of the glue gun will get up to a temperature of 365 degrees Fahrenheit or 185 degrees Celsius. As it's happening right now, the glue is starting to come out and it's going to drip on the drip tray because we're starting to be at a good temperature to use it. The tip's at 23 degrees Celsius. Now, it is not the temperature that's melting the glue is inside the head here. So you're not going to have the same temperature at the tip. The tip is actually a precision tip. Now, it's been a few minutes. I have the tip at about 60 degrees Celsius. As you can see, the glue is starting to go on the drip tray, so it's already ready to use. It usually just takes anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes to warm up to maximum temperature. This glue gun used a mini glue stick. The Ryobi that comes with it are 5/16. Do you have to buy the Ryobi glue stick or can you use mini glue stick that you're going to find from other store like dollar store for example? So those are also 5/16. This is compared to the Ryobi 1 which is on the right. Now we're going to try to feed it towards the back of the glue gun and see if it pushed the glue exactly the same as the Ryobi one. I find that it looks like the Ryobi glue stick was maybe a tiny little bit bigger because I didn't have trouble with controlling it and not catching right away when it goes back for some more. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now if that doesn't work, you can always feed your glue stick at the back. Just push it out of there. Yeah, Ryobi glue stick catch every single time and you can even go really lightly with it. Now let's mount those 2 bears back onto this garbage can. Because of being a precision nozzle on this glue gun, you need to press the trigger quite a bit in order to fill up big gaps. But it can also be an advantage because you don't have a big mess going all over the place. Let's set those bears in place and then we can try to secure it even better. by adding some glue in between the trunk and the paws. I find the glue a little bit stringy, but that might be just my technique because I don't use glue gun too often. Originally, this garbage can didn't have no glue in the bottom of the bear paws, but I think this is why it got loose and fell apart. The glue is transparent and it's gonna blend in there, so I might as well have it extra secured. It's quite a big gap with the bear's feet at the bottom, so I'm trying to just fill up the gap. 18 minutes, almost 19 minutes, and as you can see with the light, the base is still charging. The two LED lights, the one on the base actually means that the power switch is turned on, and the other one means that the connection to the base is good. It doesn't mean that it's ready, as it doesn't turn on or off with the temperature of the internal heating component, but it turns off as soon as you remove it off the base. And then if you put it back on, now you know that you're connected properly. The thing why this is important, it's because if by accident you drop some hot glue in here, or there's some that goes on the contact, you're gonna put your glue gun onto the base and the light won't turn on. So now you know that there's something wrong with the contact. Take everything off, turn off your power or remove your battery, and make sure that all the contacts are clean. Now, if it's hot glue, you'll be able to use some tweezers or something like that to remove it from the contact. Now, we're almost at 26 minutes. Let's see how long the glue gun will stay warm and let the glue leak out of the end. After passing the 6-minute mark, the glue gun trigger is starting to feel harder to press and the glue is not as liquid. Now it says in the instruction that you're supposed to be able to do over 100 glue stick with one charge, and this is with a 4 amp hour battery. We're almost 35 minutes into it, and her battery is at 2 bars with a 2 amp hour battery. Because Ryobi use lithium battery, the temperature of your heat gun is going to be pretty stable even though the battery is discharging, because it doesn't affect the wet output of your battery. The thing that's going to affect it, it's if you go from a smaller amp hour to a bigger amp hour, because wet is calculated with voltage temp times amp hour. So your amp hour for the heated element is going to increase with a bigger battery. Okay, I got a verdict for you for a 2 amp hour battery. There's no more juice into it. At 2 hours and 17 minutes. I am pretty impressed with this Ryobi 18V compact glue gun. It did a good job. I'm really surprised about how long it can last when we did all those spots here before it cools down and you can't use the glue anymore. It did a very good job holding the bears. The only thing that I have to retest, maybe with other brands of glue stick, is I tested the one from Ryobi that worked great. We tested the one from Dollarama or Dollar Store, whichever one it is, and they're not grabbing as good. That might be just because of the cheap one. Maybe I have to go and try other brands and see which one works the best in there. But so far, I would recommend that you stick with Ryobi until we test some more. Or if you already test them, then let us know which one works the best out there and if there's cheaper alternative to it. If you like this tool review, follow ToolSpecs. There's a lot more tool review on this channel. Actually, this is even what's powering up those lights right now to film this video.